Hello friends, in today's video we'll talk about a very interesting and a common plant but a very popular fruit. Before that, let me welcome you to my channel, and if you have not subscribed my channel, request you to kindly subscribe it. I'm sure you may be excited to know, can this subtropical plant be grown in a pot? Yes, it can be. Dragon fruit plant, also known as pitaya or a cactus fruit or belly of the night. This plant I have come across while visiting to one of my favorite gardening nursery. You can find it at the nursery closer to you. Kindly watch this video till last, as I'll provide you all the information related to this plant and may help you to decide to grow this plant at your garden. Well, first we'll talk about the pot. The pot size should be big if you're going to see the plant of this size. It will be approximately 250 mm deeper and 600 mm wider pot. But then when we do a propagation or we get this plant from a smaller plant from the nursery, then the smaller pot is fine. Then gradually it grows and you can keep repotting it in a bigger pot. So this is how it's about the potting. Now we'll talk about the sunlight. Well, this plant needs a lot of sunlight. We have to leave it in open space, and it loves a humid climate and a warm climate. So that's something which helps this plant to grow very well. Quickly we'll talk about the watering. So this plant do not need much water. If you pour too much of water, the plant may get killed easily. So water, we need to be very cautious. So if we provide a good soil combination, which is again a favorable cacti soil with a more on acidic in nature, and provide the water, sunlight, and this is the result will be there. A beautiful flower, elegant flower, and this flower sustain just a one day. After that, this flower will start dying off and slowly gradually convert into fruits. And once we care about this plant can flower very easily, and the fruiting can happen simultaneously. You can see this, so beautiful, so thrilling to see this. Well, we'll talk about the propagation part. This plant can be grown easily from the propagation, just like any other cactus. We just have to cut the broader part, like since it grows in a segmented segmented way, so we can just cut out one segment of it and cut it like this, a broader part, put it in a cactus soil combination. Well, it takes nearly 3 to 4 months time to get the root developed well, but then if you just hold your nerve, follow care of this plant, this can be grown easily. And once it takes the thing, it almost takes 2 years time to start flowering and fruiting. Before we conclude, we'll talk about the fertilizers. This plant do not need much of fertilizer, especially in a growth time. We can just add a little bit of nitrogen based fertilizer every 2 months once. But when it start going towards fruiting and flowering, we can go with 666 of NPK or 839 of NPK monthly once. See the beautiful flower look is so elegant, so big, and we can keep adding a manure or a compost. So that's the basic care what we have to do about this plant. And the best part is that this plant is not very prone to any fungus or bacteria as something which can be attacked, but it cures automatically. So it's a very hardy plant. Only thing we need to take care from the fruit bat and from the birds. So that's the basic care which we have to do about this plant to grow, and it grows well. Sunlight, as you mentioned, just keep it in open space, let the enough sunlight to fall in it, and this will be bloom very well. So I hope this information will help you to decide to get this plant. You can buy it online or visit to some of the nurseries, like where you can get a smaller plant and grow it very well gradually. So some of this information, I hope you like that, and if so, look forward that you grow this plant at your home. So leaving you back with a beautiful gooseberry plant full of flower kind of fruits. Sometime we'll take you to this garden too. Thank you for watching, and take care. Have a safe and a fantastic day ahead. Thank you.